Hi, I'm Dennis with Room and Board Service. I do in-home repairs and services on product that is obviously in a customer's home. And we've got a couple things we'd like to show you on the Berkeley that we think might help you in delivery. If you do ever need to remove the drawers on a big piece, you will have to do that. On both sides, there's a little pointy triangle piece of black plastic. On one side it goes down, and on the other side it goes up. Reason for that is there's no left or right. This one goes up, this one goes down, and if they had swapped those, then it would be the other side. Replacing them, you have to take care that this little thing, we're going to call it the basket, is slid all the way forward. If it's not, if it's halfway in and you go to reinstall the drawer, you will certainly bend this little basket and those ball bearings will pop out. So the technique for getting it back in place is to have that basket all the way forward and the drawer slides put back in, and then just very carefully get it started on one side, get it in on the other, and just gently push it in. And there we go, we're back in. Now you'll also feel at the end of the travel of the drawer slide, there's a little nudge. And that is, I've got an example here. That is this little piece. What this does is it locks the drawer in the closed position so that if the in this case it's a nightstand, but if it's a bigger case piece, if it was sloping forward, like most walls start high and slope down towards the middle of the room, the drawer doesn't just roll forward. That will hold it shut. Sometimes that's really tight, and on a nightstand when it's not very heavy and you don't have a lot of leverage, sometimes you try to pull it open and you wind up pulling the whole nightstand across. So you just brace it, or you can use a thumb right there. Eventually that will loosen up, and these drawer slides were designed to carry a very heavy load, and in many cases they work almost better when there's more weight in the drawer than when it is empty. So if anyone ever asks you why is it so stiff and why is it so tough, and that's part of the reason. So it's important that any case piece is loaded on its feet, never on its side. The weight and pull of the drawer when it's on its side can interrupt the function of the drawer slide. So hopefully you will never get a piece that was loaded on its side, but if you do, please make sure to check that all the drawers are operating correctly, and if they're not, one thing to check is look at these tabs. These are where the screws that mount the case half of the drawer slide into place. Well, I don't know if you can see, but that little tab can be bent, and if it was shipped on its side and that is bent, that's a likely spot where it is binding and making the drawer not operate correctly. So you can unscrew the screws that hold that in and then just flatten them out so that they're all smooth. Reinstall it, and I'll bet you the drawer will work after you've done that.